so I feel like it's time to change the timing belt, water pump. About to put some cams in, some Tomei cams. So we got it disassembled like this. I don't know if you can see it, you know, but yeah, got to get it all disassembled. Pull this off, little timing belt cover. Pull the valve cover off and put the cams on. And we'll see how we go from there. So let's get to it and put in this work. Alright, so we got the whole timing cover off, everything, so it'll look like this. Make sure before you do everything, make sure it's on top dead center, TDC. Down there I took off the camshaft pulley already, or the crankshaft pulley, so you can't see the line anymore, but before I took it off, I already made sure it's at TDC. Alright, so now we got the timing belt ready to come off. Just loosen the tensioner. Move the alternator out the way so you can get up under there. Timing belt's ready to go. Now let's say if you accidentally move the crankshaft and and you think that you might mess up the timing, just always know that you could time it by this white line in the notch here, that white line, and this notch. Also down here, the most scary part, if you look closely, you can see a little slotted line and a baby like indenture dot in the back. If you line those up, you'll be at your TDC and you'll be cool, you know. So just take those tips and I think you should be alright. So we're about ready to take the timing belt off and about to take the water pump off and do this. Cool. This looks like to be an old Toyota timing belt, but it looks to be cool. No cracks in it. Still gonna change it since I'm down here. I've been drifting on it for this whole year, but looks good though. Just doing all this stuff to preventive maintenance, you know what I mean, so we don't have to come back down here. To remove this water pump, you're gonna have to remove this cover here, because you know there's one bolt right there, and I mean, unless you want to bend that, but that's hella stupid. So you gotta remove this, and to remove this little plate, backing plate, you gotta remove this. You gotta remove the crankshaft pulleys. I mean the camshaft pulleys. And so we're gonna remove it. And for these though, you don't have to worry too much. I mean, let's say you overspin it or whatever, because these motors aren't interference motors. You see that, you know what I mean, I'm spinning it all the way around, and they're not even you know, running into each other. Alright, to get that bolt off, you know, sometimes it'd be a little bit difficult for it, you know, when you're trying to spin it and it's just spinning freely when you're trying to unbolt it, you know. So one of the methods I like to use, I mean, this is what I do, is I kind of get that little bolt in there, like I get it pried up against something like this, and then I use that bolt and this propped against each other so it will stop the pulley from moving. Got the backing plate off. As you can see, that backing plate was just holding one bolt. I mean, I've seen some people that you can bend the back or shave it off later so they don't have that problem, so they could change the water pump more quickly instead of removing these crankshaft pulley, camshaft pulleys, just to take this off. You know what I mean? It's kind of a hassle. So usually some people would cut this out, you know, so they could get to that one bolt, so they could just pull it off easily. You see, because that's the only thing that is blocking it from coming out. But I'm doing everything, so I ain't about to do all that. Alright, so we got that water pump off. Damn near everything off. Tensioner, everything out the way, water pump, camshaft pulleys. Now we're gonna take out the valve covers and camshafts off and replace them. Alright, so now that we got the valve cover off, to replace the camshafts. Ooh. We usually like to start off with the outer and work your way in. So you want to start off with, you feel me, these ones on the out, that one on the out, and work your way in, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on, and until you get to the middle. Always organize your things. Alright, so about to install the Poncams, and reading the directions, it says that we should tighten in the following order: 1, 2, 4, 6. So be sure to read your instructions, because cylinder 1 and 2 says to be tightened down, and 4 and 6. Here's the Poncams right here. So we'll see how she goes. Don't forget the lube. Very important. Got the Tomei Poncams in, as you can see here. From the instructions, it said to tighten down 1 and 2, and then 4 and 6. That's what it said in the instructions, so you don't tighten it down and crack it. It worked out for me good, and I guess torque specs all the way around is 14 foot-pounds. So we put that on, got the water pump on, soon to put the timing belt and see how it goes. So here's the instructions. Always keep the instructions. Read it when in doubt. With the goon squad. That's how them Tomei sound right there, you know? Something soft, nothing too hard. You know? I probably won't know till I really drive it, but we gonna see what it do.